this is not a normal river right here. If you step right here, then that other side, it goes up. You see where I'm standing right here? These were actually homes. And you can imagine, when people are staying at a place, there are houses and also there are families. And all those families are gone. What is up, everybody? So today we are in Kopa, and I'm so sure that whenever we talk about something that is to do with the Rositu Valley, Kopa, we all think about the same thing: Cyclone Idai. We lost relatives, we lost friends. I myself, in my class, we lost 4 people in Form 6. Every time when I come here, it reminds me of those people. It reminds me of the trauma that we faced here. And honestly, I just decided today, I just want to show the love and the respect that I have for my location, for this beautiful environment, and the people that we have lost. And to those people that have lost their own relatives, their own loved ones, I just wanted to extend my deepest sorry to them, because every time when I think about it, it traumatizes me, because I was also a part of it. So ladies and gentlemen, let me show you how Kopa looks like now, and I'm so sure you guys, you are going to enjoy this video. So before that, let us walk a little bit, because I'm gonna show you guys where I was actually studying. Okay guys, so this here is my school. It is the so-called Ndima Government High School, and this is where I was actually studying. And honestly, this has been my environment for the last 2 years. I was actually right here, and this here is our beautiful Kopa that we are going to uncover today. So I just wanted you guys to see the upper view of everything that is actually going on out here. And honestly, Rositu is one beautiful thing that you might need to visit in Zimbabwe. Okay guys, so before we dig deeper into this video, I just wanted to share some of the things that are actually done here in Chimanimani, especially in Rositu. You see, this so-called Rositu Valley is a valley full of bananas. And when I talk about bananas, I'm talking about something that needs a lot of water. And you know it, here is a region 1, so it simply means we have water almost all year round. And that also means we do have all the plants, all the things that are mostly demanded, that has to do with fruits, and that has to do with things like mangoes, avocados, pineapples, nuts, oranges, and things like that. Most of the things that actually demand a lot of water, we do have them here. But not forgetting also forestry, because we do have a large piece of land that is forestry. You see, these here are just growing everywhere. And to be honest with you guys, here you can find timber, and most importantly, it is absolutely cheap to be buying these things out here. So for the people that are actually looking for the market that has to do with timber, that has to do with bananas, that has to do with fruits, tomatoes, or all things like that, this is a place where you guys might need to come in Rositu Valley, because we do have them right here. So you see, with the coming of Cyclone Idai, or with the happening of Cyclone Idai, there are things that actually changed right here. There are some streams that actually came here, the likes of water streams, the likes of road streams, things that has to do with the construction of this tower that you are seeing right here. But I can say though, Cyclone Idai was a beautiful thing that actually happened to us, because we know it. Cyclone Idai took lives, but also at the same time, in another extent, we got a lot of help from countries like South Africa and other countries that are out there that I cannot even mention with names. And guys, I just wanted to extend my gratitude to those countries, because you guys, you did a lot for us right here in Zimbabwe. So guys, there are things that you guys might have seen on the televisions that has to do with the way in which the roads are out here, and there are things also that you guys didn't see after, or how it actually looks like right now than those days. So I'm gonna show you guys how it looks like right now. You see, it all started from over there, coming this all way around. So this here, it is the so-called Rositu, and this bridge was a construction as a result of Cyclone Idai. And this is how it looks down here. So you can definitely imagine, where were all these stones, and where did these stones actually came from? Because before, there was nothing like this. Unfortunately, I do not have the pictures or the video of before and after, but this is how Rositu, guys, looks like from this part. So you can definitely imagine right here, right, that things were not actually like this, because this is not a normal river right here. If it was absolutely normal, the water was just going to flow where it is actually flowing right here. But you can definitely see that there are some of the changes that were actually actually done on this river that are so scary. Even if you are like to look, you might be scared like what exactly happened. And I'm gonna show you guys some of the places that people were actually staying. And right now it is just like rocks, and you can imagine when people are staying at a place, there are houses and also there are families, and all those families are gone. This here, it is the bridge that was actually constructed as a result of Cyclone Idai. It is absolutely amazing. It is absolutely beautiful. The only thing that is here is that it only passes one car, because you can imagine the width right there, and you can definitely see that it's only one car that can pass right here. And at the same time, the bridge is a little bit scarier. Alright, I think we have heard everything. From here you can definitely see, if you step right here, then that other side it goes up, but it is okay. We can actually work with what we have, and it is something that we can actually use at the meantime. You see where I'm standing right here? These were actually homes, and there were homes with people, there were homes with families, and as you can see, it was quite a big space. But right now it's only rocks, so you can imagine the number of people that we actually have here. It was about 500 people that were just buried in these rocks. And to be honest with you guys, I speaking from personal experience that when the cyclone happened, I was actually a victim of it. And coming here to show you guys what exactly happened here is just an act of emotion. You see, in my class, I had a guy called Mushango. Mushango was one of the most brilliant students, and on his A level, he was going to score 15 points just for us. I had a friend, a lady that was called Chirigo. Chirigo was one beautiful spirit, but honestly, we lost her. And the painful part about her mother only had one child, which is Chirigo. And the painful part about Mr. Mushango is the whole family, the mother, the sister, and the father, and the son, they were all taken right here. I'm just talking about few people, guys. So you can imagine 500 people were just lost, just like that, within 24 hours. And honestly, it is a painful thing. This is an environment that most teachers were actually staying, most students were actually staying. And as you know it, we do have Ndima Government High School over there, and so it is so clear that right here there were actually people that were staying here. And you see up there, those are the shops, and down here, that's where the people were actually staying. So you can imagine, all the people were taken in just a second, and we do not have any power to take them back. With the coming of Cyclone Idai though, we have learned some of the things that are really important that I'm going to talk about right now in this video. You see, some people, they really moved on, and honestly, I loved it. And some people, they got married, and some people married. And honestly, it's been something so beautiful after such an incident to see people smiling again. And honestly, some of the things that we actually learned here as Zimbabweans in Rositu Valley is this. We have learned that life is too short to live on other people's expectations, especially nature itself. It explains that, because this incident was not something that was actually expected. But honestly, we have learned that you can't actually live on somebody's expectations or somebody's basis of thinking or the way in which they just think about your life. We just learned that life is definitely too short to live for that. And so you see, some people, they started to build growth points, and some people, they just built their own houses, and people moved on. And I want to appreciate that, because it was actually a devastating moment, a terrifying moment for us, because we were all scared what is going to be the next thing. Some people were like, we need to move, we need to leave, we need to do all things like that. But our fathers, they stood strong, and they stood with us, and they were like, you know what, let us build our houses, let us build our shops, let us build our growth points, and let us make a Kopa a place where people can actually come again. And so, ladies and gentlemen, I want to leave you with this one thing. Things actually happen in life, and when things happen in life, you do not need to just give up just because something happened. Things always happen. We are living on this earth because there is something that actually happened, and those are the things that I just want to talk about. If you live your life just because something happened and so you are scared to live your best life, I think you're making the biggest mistake in life. You need to live your life freely, because things always happen. If you find value in this video, I want you to click that subscribe button, and definitely, I promise you one thing, you're gonna see more of these videos that are life-changing. Hope to see you guys in the next video.